This is a human being that I love that's in my house.
Yeah.
I am shooketh to my deepest cores.
I have no idea what's going on. She just turned the camera on.
If I was an animal, I'd be a chihuahua. That's how shook I am. The comments on the post that we did on the SAS Instagram, or Rachel did.
I was gonna talk about your hair.
Everyone was like, oh my god, your curly hair, your curly hair. And I'm like, I was so insecure to even film because I was like, ew, my hair is so crazy. What do I do? Like, I almost just pulled it all back. And all the comments, I'm like, are they, I almost feel like they're trolling me.
No, because it was on Patreon, because I posted bonus behind the scenes stuff. All of the comments on Patreon, TikTok, and Instagram are all obsessed with your hair like that.
That's so crazy because I look like just haggard.
No,
to
that's
me, in my opinion.
Abby said it correctly. You look like in a wolf cut, and it's in right now.
I don't know. I thought it looked bananas on me, but all the comments were so sweet. Anyway, Rachel's here to do podcasting, and my brain doesn't work today. I've just been.
Where you're going with that.
We've been packing, moving, talking to people to work on things and house things, and then looking at houses and trying to find where we're gonna live because we don't have a house to move to, and also phone meetings and work things, and now my brain's like this. Which it never does that.
I think that's the longest you've ever not talked.
No. We gotta go. Guys, the SAS wall is gone.
Destroyed it.
We filmed it behind the scenes for Patreon members. Wow, I ruined that wall.
It is so bad.
Covered in holes. We're gonna attempt to get the rug from my office out of here. Eric got the rug from the other part of my office out like a week or two ago, and he said it was like the hardest thing in the world. So Rachel and I are gonna try to get this rug out. The rugs that I have, as you know, everything gets lost in these rugs.
The stupidest rugs to ever be in existence.
Horrible, especially for a crafter, someone who likes little rocks, collects rocks and sequins, and it's like, it's been a nightmare. When you walk on it, you just step on things, and you can never find them, no matter how hard you try.
Oh, I just found a Hershey Kiss I stepped on.
Yeah, so we're gonna take this out, and I'm just so curious the wonders that we find within this rug.
Oh
The way that the thing feels underneath the rug.
No.
It's like what are those things called? Those towels?
A microfiber?
It feels like a microfiber, I think.
That's my nightmare.
Oh my god, I don't know how we're gonna do it for both.
My little skinny brain can't handle. Don't worry, a dead spider. I was talking about the other one next to it.
Oh god, there's one, this one too.
A pen!
Oh, more spiders. Your side is tighter than mine.
I haven't had children.
True.
Okay.
Now what?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we are so amazing.
I know. Woo! Don't worry, another dead spider.
There's probably 6 trillion in here.
Oh my god, I have no grip. I don't know if this is possible.
It is.
Oh my fudge! Oh my, well of course you can't lift it. You've got you have stacks of paper and...
Okay, relax. Oh, see, that's heavy. Maybe the large glass jar of rocks could
that
come
would
off.
help with the weight, for sure. Give me those scissors. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Come grab onto the hair. If we can pull the whole thing, see, and then we can slide the desk. One at the other time.
We are women.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh my god!
We did it.
I'm such a pessimist. I'm so glad you're an optimist in this moment.
I'm just stubborn, and if someone says we can't do it, like,
yeah,
then I will.
Those are the magical words to get you to get anything done. All right, so now we just have to
carry this into the dump.
Right. Did we get Eric for that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But part of me is like, no.
Fine. I mean, that was a pretty good moonwalk.
Oh my god, we did it. I need to lay down. My office is a mess now, but at least the rug's gone. Oh my god, I can't breathe. My back hurts. I'm old. It's a new day, which just means it's another wonderful day to not have a home to move to in a few days. So I'm still in the process of packing things up. Why is there a screw missing on this light switch? That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to continue organizing out everything in this house before we move. So you guys mentioned you'd like to see some of that process. So I'm gonna film it for you. Well, a little bit of it. We'll see what I actually get to. Flynn had a little singing performance this morning. It was very cute. But now it's time to clean and pack. So let's get to it. Working on the twins' room today. So I need to go through all of the drawers, the closet, everything, and figure out what fits them still, what they still wear, what toys they still play with, and everything that we need to donate. I don't know that I explained this well in any of my recent videos, but the reason we are kind of panicking and organizing everything a little bit is because we are moving. We need to leave this house for reasons in which I will explain at a later date because it's a long story, but we're moving out of this house. We had a place that we were moving into to that wasn't gonna be permanent, but it was a place for us to live for a while, and that fell through last minute, which was a big bummer. And since it's so last minute, we've had a really hard time finding a place to go instead because everything's already taken up. So we're still working on that. But all of our stuff is going into storage, and we will be living basically out of suitcases for a while until a permanent place for us happens. So I need to make sure we are only storing stuff that we will most definitely need in the future. I don't want to be storing stuff that then we're going to take out of storage and go, oh, the kids don't fit in these clothes, the kids don't play with these things, we don't use this anymore. I don't want to pay to store stuff that like we just are going to end up donating after we move, you know? So that is why we're going through everything and just really emptying out the house as much as possible so we don't have to store very much stuff. I mean, we're still going to be storing a lot of stuff, but we're trying to get rid of as much as possible. So time to go through all of the drawers. I'm starting here, and that's why this is open, and I'm just gonna literally take everything out. It's already just kind of crammed in here anyway, so it's not like I have to keep it all folded and nice. I'm gonna go through every single thing, see what fits them, what doesn't, what things I want to keep for like keepsake memories, whatever, and what things I want to donate, etc. This is their pajama drawer. Pajamas are first. Let's see how long this takes. Going through my kids' clothes is always very emotional for me because I just have memories in all of their clothes, and it's so hard to believe that they've grown out of the clothes. Like, obviously I understand the concept of growing and that we grow out of clothes as we get older, but it's really hard as a mom to pick up something and go like, oh, they wear this all the time, and then realize it's way too small for them, doesn't fit them anymore, and you have to get rid of it. And it's something you have all these memories, like cuddling them in or playing in or waking up on Christmas morning in this outfit. It's like, what do you do with it? You don't want to donate it, you don't want to get rid of it, but you also just can't like keep it forever. So I don't know, this is always really hard for me. But let's get started. All right, cleaned out all the drawers and all the stuff over there. I have a huge pile of donate over here. I'm taking a quick break to eat some cereal. So far so good. Not as emotional as I thought it would be. Also not really much to show you. But as soon as I come across something interesting, I'll let you know. Do you guys remember when I rhinestoned these for the kids? They don't fit them anymore. Dang, what do I do? It's so cute. This might fit Wes if I make it like a cut off shirt. Maybe I'll do that. Just making more work for myself. Oh my God, the Miranda dress I made out of old merch. I literally forgot that I had made this. I doubt this fits her anymore. Like, what do I do with it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm not gonna donate it. Shoot, what do I do? I also feel like I'm a little bit blind to the size of my children, because oftentimes I'll hold something up and be like, oh yeah, that'll fit them, and then I put it on them and it doesn't fit them at all. So it's hard for me to tell what actually fits my kids and what doesn't until it's on their bodies. Like, oh, these are so cute, and I know they don't fit her anymore. Goodbye. These look too small too. These are for 2-year-old. Oh my God. Okay, I'm finding things now that are making me emotional. First of all of their baby blankets. Like, this was the baby blanket that Wesley had in the NICU. I can't even say NICU without getting choked up. I used to call Flynn Toots Magoots, and then I started calling the twins Toots Magoots. And this blankie says Toots Magoots all over it. Oh my God. And then this is the like swaddle wraparound carrier thing I used to carry the twins around. Like, you wrap it around your body and you can like hold your babies in it. I used to carry the twins around in this. I wonder if I can still put it on. I might, maybe I'll try to carry the twins now. Like, obviously not at the same time. I wonder if I could put Maisie in it and carry her around in this thing. You're not supposed to. You're only supposed to use this for babies, but I'm gonna try perhaps. There's a bunch of cute baby blankies in here. Oh my gosh, so sweet. But then look what I just found, you guys. I'm gonna cry. These are the bottles that Maisie and Wesley used the very first time they ever drank from a bottle, because they were fed through a feeding tube when they were first born. Ew, I'm gonna cry. Wesley's first bottle feeding November 15th, 2 p.m. 10 out of 36 milliliters. So he only drank this much. That's all he drank, but it was the very first time he drank from a bottle and not from the nose feeder thing. What's it called? The gavage or something. But I remember I walked in that morning to come and see the babies, and the nurse was already bottle feeding Wesley, and I had no idea that they were gonna do it that day. Like, they just decided to try, and I was devastated. I was so excited that Wesley was eating from a bottle, because that meant he was one step closer to coming home. And I'm so grateful to the incredible nurses at the NICU. Like, there's no better angels on this earth than NICU nurses, and I know that they were just doing everything they could to get my babies home. But that's one of the hard things about having NICU babies, is you miss out on a lot of like firsts that your babies have. I didn't do their very first diaper change. I didn't do Wesley's first bottle feeding. I mean, I was there. I walked in when they were doing it, and then I got to take over, but it was like very sad to like miss out on all these cute little firsts. But two things can be true at once. I can be sad that I missed out on those first and still be so grateful to the nurses for doing everything that they could just to get my babies home. And sometimes that meant like not taking the time to try to call me and be like, hey, do you want to rush over here as quickly as you can because we want to do this? Like sometimes they just had to do what they had to do, and I totally understand that, but it still was really hard. Anyway, that's what I think about when I see these little tiny bottles. Their first time eating from a bottle. It's so sweet and sad. Okay, I'm gonna try to put Maisie in this thing. But I can't get distracted. Oh my god, there's so much to do. This was Maisie's Easter dress, I think when she was 2. She could have been 1. I don't remember, but this was her Easter dress one year. This is the dress that JoJo gave me, I think at the baby shower. Or it could have been when I found out I was having Maisie, I don't know, but she bought this for Maisie, and obviously it's hilarious and so cute and poofy and amazing. She's worn it a couple times for like a few seconds and then she's like, get it off. Maisie's Halloween dress from a couple years ago. She wanted to be a ballerina princess. This is her Halloween dress from last year that I made. It was her favorite stuffy kitty cat that she had, and I made this. But I'm having so much fun and also getting so distracted finding all these little things. All right, I'm almost done with the closet though. Oh my god, this is taking a long time. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to put this thing on. I feel like it'd be easier for me to focus before I go down to the twins. I think start this. Oh my god, how does this go? I could just watch a tutorial on it, but that wouldn't be as fun. This goes like this. I think you put these through here, and then this crisscrosses, and then you sit their butt in this and then pull this up. I think. Oh my god, what if I'm wrong? She just falls. I don't have to do it as tight as I used to do it because obviously my children are massive. Okay, I think that's how you do it. So this thing goes down so that I can pull it up later. She just sits in here. I don't know. Let's go see if I can figure it out. You're gonna sit inside here.
And then I'm gonna be flat?
You're gonna be, I'm
just
gonna cuddle.
circle.
You're gonna cuddle with me.
Okay.
Okay. Your daddy might have to pick you up though. Okay, so stick your legs in. Okay, and then put your arm inside of here.
It's gonna look like a baked potato.
This part goes over. Here, put your legs through. Shove your leg in there. Go like this. Oh, it's a little baby.
Oh look, mommy can hold you no hands.
Wait, did you do that to me?
Yes, I sure did.
Do it to both of us.
Yeah, both at the
Both
same
of
time.
you. I did it when you were babies. I don't know if I could still do it to both of you. I don't even remember how to
I
put two
know,
in
don't
anymore.
do it to me. Do it.
Yeah, you get to do it next to us. All right, here we go. One leg in this
Yes,
one.
you
Okay, so now he's gonna put his legs through.
Here you go.
There we go. This is how I hold my babies. Now it's Wesley's turn. I'm not even holding you, Wesley.
Yeah.
You're not even holding me. We're not even holding each other. How does it feel?
Good.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, birthday child.
I
I decided tonight that it might be a good idea to try to like do something with the kids to help them with the transition a little bit, because you know this transition is going to be tough. Moving is hard on kids. So I got out all my paints and brought us to the backyard, and I was like, let's paint the backyard so we can remember it forever. It just all went in for dinner, and I'm still working on it. We're using watercolor, so it's more abstract. You hear that? That's a baby hawk. Get out of here, not welcome. Watercolor is really hard for me because it has to be imperfect, kind of like it's supposed to smudge and smear and look imperfect. Hello, Poppy, how are you? And that's a hard thing for me to be okay with. This is what I've got going so far. I'm working on drawing some chickens in the backyard. And I'm having fun. I haven't painted in so long. Hawk, go away, you wiener. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, here are the finished products. Here's Maisie's. She said that this is her with her little pigtails. And this is also her, but then later she changed her mind and said this is a tree. But she started with this tree and the grass in the yard. And she said over here is the plants on the side of the yard with a ladybug and a bumblebee and a beehive. And then back here is like the archway thingy that we have at the back of our backyard. And then she also drew this bunny rabbit from the backyard, she said. This is Wesley's. He said these are the bushes in our backyard. And I thought these were the two big trees in our backyard, but he said this is actually Eric's face. He also painted this tree, which is beautiful. This is Eric's beautiful painting. He only had like 5 minutes because he had to go finish dinner. And this is where mine is at right now. There's more I want to do, but I won't have time because now I just need to pack. And that's our paintings.